Oh hey, they cleaned up that tree. Nice. Well, welcome back to the channel. Lack of content recently. Apologize for that. Just haven't really had much going on. I've just been going back and forth to work. I've been pretty broke, so I haven't been able to do any like fun trips or anything, so hell yeah, brother. So haven't really been doing much, but it is the brand new weekend, so we are going to head out to Maumee Bay State Park. I figured that'd be an interesting video. Ooh, for sale. Guess who can't afford that? Me! I'm pretty sure Jeep Fest is happening right now in downtown Toledo. It sounds fun. It sounds like there's a lot that's going on, but I don't feel like dealing with downtown Toledo. If you if you haven't seen my previous video on how much I just adore downtown Toledo, so we're just gonna skip that. But it sounds like fun if I feel like what? What is this? Look at all those cool cars. Whoa! If you don't know, Toledo is where the Jeep factory is. What's happening here? Okay. What? So many things just happened in such a short time frame. Where Jeeps are made is Toledo, so there's a Jeep Fest every year that happens, and it's happening this weekend. It happens all weekend, but I'm pretty sure like today's like the biggest day, so we could have done that, but I feel more like going to Maumee Bay. I feel like that'll be a little bit more fun. It's gonna be more relaxed, not as many people. I had a long day at work. It's been really hot today and muggy, and I don't have AC where I work, so it was just miserable today. Also, I just haven't felt great today. You know, and if your stomach is upset, what do? Eat McDonald's. Yep, that's what I did. And I ate McDonald's and I feel worse, but whatever. We're broke and I didn't feel like cooking ramen noodles for like the 5th time. Yeah, I figured we could go out to Maumee Bay State Park, take some pictures and stuff of the bike, to kind of show you guys the lakes, the Great Lakes, because I mean, I grew up around here, so I don't find them interesting, but you know, somebody else might, so might as well show them off a bit. Figure I'd talk to you guys along the way. Update on having the seat. I've had it for about a week now, and I've ridden my motorcycle basically every day to and from work. My motorcycle is officially at 1,262 miles. I've had the bike for... How long have I had this bike? When did I get it? I have no idea. When did I get this bike? I can't remember. I've had the bike for a bit now, but I put a ton of miles on it since I've gotten it. I've literally ridden it almost every day. I'm in love. I am just in love with this bike. I just put the seat on a week ago. And I like it now. I really love it. I had some, what is the word I'm thinking of? I had some thoughts about it initially. I was like a little bit hesitant towards it. But after riding it and getting used to it, it's so much more comfortable than the stock seat. I mean, the ride height thing is still something that like I wish I was still a little bit lower. But I've gotten used to it now and I barely even notice. And those creases on the side are not very visible, and I've been sitting on it for like a week straight and they kind of just poof back up, so not bad. I do, however, after I take this ride with my wife is actually on the back of the bike right now. After I take this ride to Maumee Bay, is that a lug nut? Just a lug nut on the on the ground there. I wanna take the seat back off. Since the seat is super simplistic and very easy to put on, it's just one bolt. I want to take the seat back off and see if having her on the back, if there's any parts on the fender where the seat is rubbing and maybe causing some scratches, and if there is, then I can address it, because my thought is if it is scratching the fender, I can just get some of those, I don't know if you guys seen them, they're like little felt. It has like felt on one side, a little bit of foam, and then a sticky side. They usually go on like the bottom of the like legs of tables and stuff, so that way you don't scratch your floor if you're like moving a table around. I figured I could find some of those at like a hardware store and put those on the spots where it's rubbing and kind of prevent it from scratching. I don't know how well that would work, but I figured that would be a good start to prevent it from rubbing that much. But we'll see. I'll do a checkup after that. But I mean, I still think it's a great seat. I think for the money and for how easy it was to install and like the quality and everything, I still think it's a great seat. So update on the seat, still good. I have noticed that a lot of the shock load is absorbed through the seat too. I haven't been feeling literally every bump. Initially I didn't think that the stock seat was that bad, but then as soon as I put this one on and I've been riding literally every day to and from work, I have definitely noticed that the stock seat is not great. It's not great. I mean, it's fine for a stock, but I think I was spoiled with my last bike, because my last bike had basically this seat on it, and it was like just a big freaking pillow and a couch, and it was so comfortable. So I think I was spoiled with that, because when I got this bike, the stock seat, it just felt so clunky. And I was like, is that the suspension? There's no way that a bike like this has that bad of suspension. And then I come to find out everyone has a problem with the stock seat. Like I follow like this forum on Facebook called Rebel Riders, or a group page or whatever, and literally everyone is just like, what seat does everyone have? We're looking for a new one. The stock seat is terrible. And then when I first got my bike, I was like, oh, these guys don't know what they're talking about. The stock seat ain't that bad. And then so I bought a new seat, more for my wife and not really for me. It was just the benefit that I would be more comfortable too. And then realizing like, oh dang, yeah, we definitely needed a new seat. Ooh, what are those? What's that thing? They did the wave, but I was clutching. Right turn must yield to U-turn. U-turn, more like me turn. Oh. Well, so I think the next thing that I want to get, oh god. Oh, okay, I thought that was a drop off. it looked like it was a big bump. The next thing that I wanted to do on the bike is it's just little dumb things. Like I want to get valve caps. I know that's silly, but like there's these like valve caps that say Rebel on them, and I really want them. And so I want to get valve caps, which is obviously not a video's worth of stuff. And then I want to get the vibration dampener for my quad lock. I initially was gonna do it with the whole bundle, but I was just really short on money, and I just wanted to get this to see if I even liked how it looked on the bike. And now that I know that I do like it, I definitely want to get the vibration dampener. And I also want to get grips, and maybe attempt to do grips. But beyond that, again, I think I'm pretty much done with the bike, mostly. I think after that, it's mostly just updating my gear, because all of this stuff that I'm wearing, like my gloves are super old and beat up. My jacket, it's starting to get some wear and stuff, and my helmet has seen better days. And also, if you guys go flying off, like, and I somehow get the footage of it, my GoPro mount is broken. I just got done making that seat video, and I was like, yo, nice, I'm basically done. I don't want to spend any more money anymore. And then as soon as I like got home, I went to take the GoPro mount off, because it's just like a little plastic pinch clip, and I went to pinch it, and it just like snapped, and I'm like, dang it. And to buy a new one is like $35, and I'm like, come on, bro. I just got done spending a lot of money, and now I have to spend more money on a stupid little clip. So I have it clipped in, and it seems like it doesn't want to budge. I was gonna tape it, but it seemed like it was good, and I didn't want to like have to like overdo it or anything. So yeah, I have to get a new GoPro mount. But there's this one on Amazon, and it looks cheap, but like it looks like it'll just it'll do for now, and it's like $16. And it literally is just like a plastic bendy strap with like a GoPro like case mount on it, and it like goes, it just uses adhesive to go on the chin, and it looks like it'll work. So I'm gonna get that when I get paid next week. So hopefully the camera stays on. Also, I moved the microphone and made like my own like wind muff. So if there's still terrible wind noise, I tried. I'll get the dead cats next week, but maybe as a temporary solution it's working better. Obviously I'll know once I start editing this, but you know, hopefully it sounds better. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. We're starting to lose daylight, but hello there. Woo, that was a nice bike. Okay, she told me to turn at the Big Horse. I don't know where the Big Horse is. I get lost all the time, so I don't know where, but we'll see. Maybe she'll tap me and be like, turn here, turn here. Oh, that sign just said Maumee Bay main entrance. I think I know what she's talking about. There's like a store or a gas station that has a giant horse on it, and I think I turned there. And I remember those windmills, so we're getting close. There's windmills off in the distance. You didn't see them because I peered over with my eyes, not with the camera. There's another bike. Who is it? What is it? Is it a Harley? It looks like a Harley. Hello, sir. Oh, he waved. Okay, at first I was like, what a jerk! But he had his hand out. I saw it last second. Welcome to Ohio, where we have cornfields. Oh, I think I see the Big Horse. I don't know what this car's doing. I'm pretty sure this is it. I mean, there's a Big Horse, so... Yo, this sunset looks insane. I'll try to look over once I get past this house. Look at that sunset. That looks crazy. Probably doesn't look great on camera, but in person it looks sick. Wow, they're going like... It's like a 50-mile-an-hour road. What are we doing? Well, at least I have a view to enjoy this time instead of being in downtown Toledo where I'm just sweating. It's actually really nice out right now. Dude, earlier it was like 90 or something, and it was like 60% humidity. Blech. I felt like trash all day. Yo, why are we going so slow? I have a curse where I get stuck behind slow people. You can ask my wife. It is so bad. I get stuck behind... I mean, this isn't terrible. It's 45. She's going like 40, so... it could be worse, but there's literally times where we're like on a 55-mile-an-hour road and I get stuck behind someone who's going like 30, and that's not even an over-exaggeration. It happens so often. Ooh, they got a fire going. Can I join? Okay, it gets up to 55. We're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna give it one of the good old, I'll see you later, buckaroony. Bro, I was going below the speed limit, and the lady that I passed is still way back behind me. I was going below the speed limit. The speed limit is 55. I was going like 54. All right, and we're here, Maumee Bay State Park. You stop at the stop sign. You don't got your turn signal on, so I don't know what you're doing. Waved at me. Who's that? Little bunny. Hello, bunny. Maumee Bay State Park has like a lot of trails and stuff that you can walk. There's a birding trail here. Do I want to go that way? Yeah, okay. I get so lost. But there's a lot of cool stuff you could do out here. There's a lot of trails and nature trails. The deer out here literally aren't really scared of people, which is pretty neat. Like, you'll just walk and they'll just like... They're not like those deer in Japan that walk up to you, but they won't care. It's pretty neat. It's really pretty out here. I wish I didn't hate the outdoors and hate water as much as I do, because I would definitely like to spend more time out here if I was, you know, not a little pansy and hated everything. They got like a resort over there that you can stay at, which is pretty neat. And there's like a man-made swimming pond thing that you can go to. Yeah, look at all the deer out there. Look at all of them. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're all out on that island. That's pretty neat. Yeah, this place is really pretty. especially at sunset. So honestly, we came at the best time. I was worried that like we're gonna be driving back at night and you know we're just kind of like, ah, dang, we didn't get to go during the day, but sunset is really pretty. There's a big sledding hill, which is pretty fun. I don't think I've ever been on that sledding hill, honestly. And then you can see there's no trees off in the horizon because that was one of the Great Lakes. Which one is it? I forget. Maybe my wife will know. My dad would be furious if he knew that I did not know what this lake was. I think this is Erie. I think this is Lake Erie. We'll try to get a nice close spot up there. Look at that. It's like it was made for me. I was talking about like that this is one of the Great Lakes and I forgot which one this is.
Like Erie?
This is Erie?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot which one it was. I was like, my dad's gonna be furious. This is Lake Erie. The resort over there is where after our wedding we actually stayed there, and I was so drunk that I don't remember. And my wife set out this beautiful like wine and charcuterie board, and apparently I was just passed out on the bed because her bridesmaid, it's her fault, made me drink a whole cup of vodka, just pure, and I asked for a cup of water and they yelled chug, and I was peer pressured and I hated it. But yeah, so over there is the man-made pond, and that's the resort. There's a boat dock in the resort that you can park and literally go from like Put-in Bay all the way to the freaking resort and take the boat all the way to Cedar Point if you wanted to. It's pretty neat. I wish I liked water because that would be fun, but I don't like water. So, but yeah, we're gonna walk around. I'll stop the video here and I'll show you guys some pictures, and I will talk to you on the way back. So, yeah. This is Lake Erie. And this is Maumee Bay State Park, so pretty neat. Beautiful sunset. Terrible audio. That seagull's eating something. Dead fish? Probably dead fish. Welcome to Lake Erie, where we have fresh Nickelodeon slime. Ew. I feel like the noise it's making is even bad. Well, I mean, at least the view's nice. The water's not.
Get a little algae blood.
Well, that does it for Maumee Bay State Park. It is starting to get dark. We're gonna head out and try to get home before we lose all of the light, because I still have my sun visor on and I'm stupid and I didn't switch it out, so I can't see anything. But hopefully, guys, you enjoyed that. I ended up recording a little bit more than I thought, so that was fun. Yeah, that big, like green, like Nickelodeon slime stuff. The Great Lakes have some algae bloom issues, and right now it's going through an algae bloom, so not supposed to swim in it or anything. So that's why it looked like that. But I guess that'll wrap it up for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. I'll try to make a trip out here every once in a while. It's fun to visit here. Sometimes they have events and stuff going on. Look at the geese. But yeah, so I'm gonna take off. Thanks, guys, for watching the video. If you watched all the way through, like and subscribe if you're new. Oh, look at the deer. Hey. Comment down below if tell me what you think of the Great Lakes. I don't know, I grew up with them, so I don't really have any opinions about them. Oh, there's a deer crossing up here. Look at that. You're all good. Go ahead.
Hello there.
You okay? You're okay.
Are you sure about that?
You're fine. So thanks for watching. I just broke 150 subscribers, so thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for commenting and, you know, interacting with me in the comments. So appreciate it, guys. Take care, and everybody be safe. Have a good one.